Jason, where are you?
Don't you promise me the
Rocco's. Okay. Beer Garden tonight. Rocco's Oh, hey. It's one of those Fridays. The drink is really strong this morning.
Well, it's funny because I was going to get my IFB in the back, and I was running back, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is bringing back memories of when we used to be on the air. And I would literally be running onto the set 30 seconds before, right?
We've got so much going on today. I mean, look at this setup. We've got the face painting we're going to be doing.
The purple people painters are here.
Hashtag disasters about to happen for two people.
That's right.
All right, we're getting ready to start the show. Let's roll the open.
Let's Rise and Live with Roby and Suze.
All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday.
Yeah, we made it. There were points this week I didn't think I was going to make it to Friday. Hey, Lori.
Oh, hey, Lori. She's got her applause and drink signs this morning, as always.
We have such a fun show today. So much stuff going on.
A lot. I don't think this show is going to be a half an hour today. I'm just saying, because we have so much to pack into it today. We've been running like 40, 45 minutes.
Yeah, I'm going to be
week.
late to the office today.
Oh, well.
Especially with the drink.
Well, I'm glad you dressed up for the office today.
You know what? Like, we've got to figure this out. I said, I look like I'm ready for the beach, and you look like you're ready to go out on South
And he
Beach.
says that every week. I'm like, okay, so you would think that you would know that
because
eventually.
sometimes you roll in, and it's like, okay.
Pull up an episode where I have rolled in and looked like I came from the beach. Pulled up an episode. I dare you.
Maybe I'm wishing.
That's right. I actually did buy this shirt for Roby.
Yeah.
I bought it at Periwinkle on Atlantic Avenue.
Seeing the same three shirts.
That's right. And my dress is actually from Coco and Company on Atlantic Avenue in Delray Beach. So thank you, Carrie, and all the ladies there that have helped. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve. All right.
Well, let's go through a little bit of what we're going to have today. So we do have two gentlemen. They are local entrepreneurs, and they have created something called Pure Pour, which they are our bartenders of the week, and they are making some kick-ass drinks, and they're going to be explaining why you want to have that bottle top for your alcohol.
Yeah, they created this. They've been in the bar industry for a very long time and decided to create this new product. So we're excited to tell you about it.
We also have the Purple People Eaters here today.
Painters, not eaters. The Purple People Painters. So we are doing our first ever live Can We Do It? So our Can We Do It segment is where we go in and try to do someone else's job. And our executive producer, Stephanie, had this brilliant idea of us doing this live this morning.
And now she's going to pay for it.
Yeah, and then all of our studio audience, Kamani, can you get a shot of the studio audience with their signs? Hey, guys, hold up your signs. All the studio audience has pictures with both of our...
That's not creepy at all.
No, not at all. And so our studio audience is actually going to be voting today and telling us who they think wins the challenge today.
All right, yeah. It could be fair for the first time.
Really?
You really?
Really? Yeah, Roby needs a win, audience, okay? That's all I'm going to say.
That's right. There's $5 behind my head, everyone.
Now, this week, Roby, so we are on this massive text chain, the Rise and Live show crew, and this week, Roby sent us a video of something that we all could not, it is Roby's clone. It is Roby's clone. Check this out.
No, wait for it. This is my son, Veus. He willingly did this. I didn't prompt this. What is funny is that we just randomly had I'm Sexy and I Know It on in the house. Now wait for it. Watch this. Here he goes. Big reveal coming up. This is how you know this is my child.
Yeah. He's got your moves.
Sexy and I know it.
And the funny thing is, if you've ever seen Roby dance, I mean, literally that is his mini-me. He looks exactly like that when he dances. And you did not tell him to do any of this,
No,
right?
he decided to do it. I'm calling it blackmail in the future.
That's right. Wedding video.
Yeah, right. So that one's going in the Roby vaults.
All right. Well, you had an issue, or not an issue. You had that going on with your son. I had an issue with the bed that I bought for my daughter. I literally lost my cool with Amazon this week. Check this out. Okay, I am so annoyed. So annoyed. I bought my daughter a bed off of Amazon, and I bought the service where they come and assemble the bed because I don't want to put that thing together. Well, my window was today between 2 and 5, but I just got a message from them saying, oh, we already came and you weren't there. It is now 1:50. I got the message at 1 o'clock. My window is between 2 and 5.
Let me guess.
There's the bed in the box.
Did Amazon come crawling back?
They said they texted me. Look at all and they said I didn't respond. They don't send you a text to respond. But they actually did. I got on the phone and was,
of course you did,
very nice, very firmly nice. Mm-hmm. And I said, I don't have any other time. You have to come back. And they sent the guy back out. And I have to tell you, they did a really good job.
Amazon, I'm sorry. I've been there. I know what those firm but nice conversations are like.
I think mine are a lot nicer than yours. Just saying. The other thing that we did this week was...
Oh, my gosh. Are you still sore?
I am sore.
So we taped a segment. We're taping it early for an upcoming special show that we're going to have, which we'll talk about. But it's a new kind of workout for here in Boca Raton. It's called Body 20. And essentially what you do is, I did not know this, but you get in skin-tight clothing.
And then you put this special suit on.
And then they shock you.
They're shocking you as you're working out. Yeah, so you can't tell it, but they're like sending you like this pulse throughout your whole body that's pulsing while you're... Have you ever been to the chiropractor and they hook those things up that like pulse your body? This is what it's like, but it's throughout your entire body. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we did that this week. There's Zach, who was our trainer at Body 20
and he is evil.
I have to tell you,
he's
Roby,
controlling the shocks, and every 4 seconds, like.
And he put me up really high in the beginning, and Roby was super low. But Roby was being very competitive, and you got your shock up pretty high. I was shocked.
But he even said, like, even at our highest, we were still like not just barely over halfway of what the thing can do.
Yeah.
Like I at one point thought I was going to get a perm.
The thing we did on the back end, which was the body fat composition test, never do that.
We should have not done that.
Never do that.
No.
It was bad.
There are some
really
things
bad.
that you should never know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're doing this in 3 weeks. We're going to have a special show where everything's going to be, health aware?
It's fitness. We're calling it Fitness Friday. So on October 11th, we're having our Fitness Friday show. We're going to have a workout before the show. I think we're going to do some yoga. We're not having alcohol that day. We're going to have.
Steve's not showing up.
Yeah, Steve's like, I'm not
audience.
coming. Maybe we'll have alcohol just for you, Steve, in the back. But yeah, so we're going to have juices, and we're going to do a whole Fitness Friday themed on October 11th. So if you want to be involved in that show, give us a call. We'd love to have you.
Yeah. All right.
Red Bull.
We'll do whatever it takes to get through that workout.
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to do our Can We Do It segment live.
I'm a little nervous about this.
I'm excited about this.
So basically what we're doing is we're doing face painting. So
yeah. All right, do we have our...
Where are our victims?
Okay, we have Brendan, and we have Stephanie. All right, who's excited about this? Okay. So here's our paint. Okay, I'm going to take this brush. Roby, do you care?
Wait, we need to introduce our guests.
Okay, so these are the purple people painters. And where are you guys based out of?
We're in Palm Beach County, but we have painters all the way to the Florida Keys, so all over South Florida.
Okay, so come on up here. And you're going to, your first name is?
Grace.
Okay, turn around, Grace. All right, Grace. So you all you do this for a living, you go do parties, and you all have kind of picked out a simple design for us, correct?
So we have a very simple shark eye design. It's very South Florida, perfect for around here, but it's just a simple design that we can do in just a couple minutes.
We got to start painting.
Okay, let's start painting. Okay, so you guys, so you're going to go over here.
We've really worked this out.
Right, no,
this
we're
is
not
why we
doing
don't do
good.
this live.
Okay, am I doing you? You're doing her.
Sure, I'll
Okay.
get my brush out.
All right,
Okay.
so sit down. There you go. Lee, am I doing you?
No, you're doing Brendan.
Oh, I'm doing Brendan.
Yeah, I'm doing
okay.
Lee.
Okay.
No, actually, I'm doing Steph.
That sounds
you're
dirty.
You're the professional one. You're the adult. Steph, come over here.
Wait, what is Steph doing?
I'm painting her.
Well, who's painting Lee?
I'm going to paint one.
She's painting. Oh, okay. So we don't need you. Okay, there you go.
I'm
Lee,
so
you're in the middle.
confused.
We have this very
We're off to a great
organized.
start here, and we're painting people's faces.
I love
my
this.
gosh.
Gene, our videographer, is like, you guys are a hot mess. He's trying to get all the shots.
Okay, so we have your 3 brushes. So who wants to go first?
Me.
Are we all going to go together? Okay.
Yeah, no, we're all
now
going
we
to
need
go
to do it
together.
together.
Okay.
We're all going to
Here
go
we go.
together. Can
Wait,
you?
I got to do it.
Yeah, come on over.
I gotta do
we're
it.
gonna load your
Okay,
brush.
Bruce, can you pop up the picture so we can see what we're painting? Oh, we don't have the picture.
Need blue.
So,
Oh.
You're gonna need
Okay, we
Okay.
need to show people. I need to pull up the picture so we can
all right, I'm
show
just
people.
going to go for it, Steph.
Okay,
I know
we're doing a shark.
I know we're friends, but so
Okay, Brendan, are you ready?
We are painting a shark.
I'm regretting it already.
Brendan is our IT guy. Is everything okay with our IT right now?
Yes, everything should be good.
We're up on YouTube. We're up on Facebook.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Depending on how well you paint my face, we'll see how that
Stays. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, this is really
This
nerve-wracking.
is- Yes.
Oh my God, I got this down. Okay, like a rainbow.
It's all right.
Do y'all need the picture reference?
Yes, do you have the picture?
I have it right here.
Okay, so let's show the people what we're painting. Okay, can we get a shot of that? Okay, hold on one second. Okay, I want to show people what we're doing here. Okay, so there's our shark. That's what we're supposed to be
let me
painting.
see.
You want to see it?
Oh, yeah. Okay, mine's not looking like that.
Mine will never look like that. Okay, let me just, can you hold that up? Oh, we got to get more paint.
Yeah, you
This
can
is
reload
the
your
thing.
brush.
Okay.
You'll have to do that.
All right, so talk to us about what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong. I feel like
Okay.
I'm doing it all wrong.
Well, let's see. No, you're doing great. You got this. You got this. So you just want to make sure you use your darker shadows on the outside.
Oh, darker shadows
Darker
on
on
the
the outside, yeah.
outside.
You know, just
Don't
give you, like, a
worry.
shadow
Don't
effect.
worry. Don't worry, Brendan.
I'm looking at it, Brendan. You should be worried.
Shut up, Roby. Okay.
Do you do birthday parties?
Absolutely.
Why, you want to hire them, Brendan? Are you talking to me?
Talking to you.
Oh. Whatever.
You might.
I'm just going to copy you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, you know what? As we continue this, I think maybe we need to go to break.
Okay, we're going to go to break. And
then-
we're going to come back and show.
Roby, what are you doing?
You look amazing.
He's like, I need to.
I feel like mine might be more of an eel than a shark. Can we change it to the?
for it. You
Oh my
know?
God, I don't
Okay.
even
Whatever
know.
Let's go to break.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
we're
executive
gonna,
producer is saying we need to go to break. She's really worried.
okay, we're gonna go to break and then we're gonna come back and decide who is the winner of the shark painting, face painting competition.
But we still have so much more than embarrassing our audience. We've got the Pure Pour, the bartenders of the week. Let's hear it, guys. We also have Chelsea Krost. She's going to be giving us advice on building our own brands and why that's so important.
Yeah.
We have DJ Jason Jiggs. We also have Farmhouse AF on how to make over your house, even though we are in South Florida, how to get it ready for fall. And guess what? We're going to pick the winner live here for our first live Can We Do It? Mine looks nothing like the pros.
Mine looks nothing.
All right, we're going to be back in less than 2 minutes. Stay with us. We're back.
We're back.
From bringing a community together with a grand opening.
Good evening, everyone.
To helping a nonprofit's fundraiser become a huge success with a celebrity author.
I met Mr. Patterson last night.
To making an industry leader stand out at a crowded international boat show.
Why was this so important for you guys?
You know, our industry needs to go to the next level.
To helping history be made at an annual event with record-breaking attendance.
How was it this year? This is the best ever, the more I've ever seen. 50th anniversary, it's incredible.
The truth is, you no longer need expensive TV time to spread your message. With our innovative tools and extraordinarily talented crew, we are able to produce a broadcast quality show for the social media channel or website of your choice.
It can include multiple cameras, drones, live interviews, pre-produced stories, engaging content, music, and graphics.
And you can host it, or Eric and I can, host that your audience already knows and trusts. Again, don't take it from us. The numbers speak for themselves. At our recent McRae's Backyard Barbecue live stream, more than 2,000 people watched the show live. Since then, that number has increased sevenfold with more than 14,000 views. And the reach keeps growing.
What also sets our live stream shows apart is that we cater the content to your audience.
Our team is comprised of some of the best producers in South Florida. We produce shows that are engaging and designed to keep viewers watching and even share your content with their friends.
By the way, we're not afraid to show our personalities, and we love to get our hands dirty.
Oh, and he's going.
You can do it, Suze.
Oh, nice.
We would love for you to join us on the forefront of digital marketing.
Contact us and we'll show you how we can transform your marketing goals into a live streaming event that will have your audience and your competitors talking.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back to Rise and Live with Roby and Suze. Okay, I just have to preface this by saying I'm not a fine artist. I can't. Clearly, I'm not good at this.
I feel like we need a bounce house looking at these faces like...
Brendan, Lee, Steph, thank you all for being our guinea pigs this morning. We really appreciate it.
All right, let's get a good shot of Brendan. This is Suzanne's model. Let's see
I think I put the teeth on the I don't even know what that is.
Well,
I thought they meant Loch Ness Monster.
Someone call the orthodontist because those teeth are on the outside. All right, now let's take a look at Steph. If we can get a close shot of her. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, at least my teeth are in the right area.
Okay, and then of course we have...
And then let's show what the professionals can do. Lee?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, we didn't do that. Lee, you're not gonna wash that off today, are you?
No, I've got a meeting after this.
Perfect. Okay, so let's go to our audience to see who won the first live Can We Do It competition. All right, audience, so you need to face the person that you think won. Is it Roby or Suze? Face them our way. Okay, go.
What?
Oh my God, it's a tie.
Is it a tie?
Wait, keep them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Suze, and 1, 2, 3, 4, Roby. You can. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I think it's a tie.
What?
Hold it back up.
Yeah.
Whatever. I will say, this is one win you actually deserve.
Yeah. There is justice in the world.
There is justice. All right,
guys,
Brendan,
thank you
Lee,
so much.
Stephanie, get back to your work. Get back to work.
You're all winners, so you've earned your honorary Purple People Painter.
Thank you. They're giving us a shirt calling us artists. Yeah. My creativity comes in different forms, clearly. All right, thank you so much.
Well, if people want to get a hold of them, how can they get a hold of them?
Yeah, how do you get, you all have a Facebook page, right?
Yes, on Facebook and Instagram at Purple People Painters. We don't eat the people, only paint them.
I love it. All right, now it's time for Andi's Angle. Andi, come on in.
Yes.
Andi's Angle brought to you by
And
Basis
Lee-
Aesthetics in Delray Beach.
That's fine. And Lee is her
Lee is
husband.
Andi's husband. I know, so he got the best. He got the
So,
best thing today. Does that turn you on?
Let's not go there, Suzanne. But honestly, he's so handsome. Like, it doesn't matter. You are super cute, Lee. I know. I just killed him. I'm so sorry.
I love how they matched today, too.
I know, and we totally didn't plan it.
You didn't.
No, we didn't.
You just live together. All right, so let's look at your... Sponsored by Basis Aesthetics. We just had the open.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. All right, so let's take a look at the question we have for today.
See what's going on today?
All right. I've been working for the same company for 20 years, but was recently laid off. I've always put my career first, but now I'm lost. How do I navigate this new territory? I feel like they're talking about us, Roby.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
That doesn't relate to anyone around here. No, not at all, not at all.
But I think a lot of people go through this.
100%. A lot of people go through this. This is so common. And I have a friend who was working for a huge company. She was just about to hit her 20-year mark where she was going to get like health care for, her entire life. And about 3 months before, they let her go. Now, here's what's interesting. It's been 5 years since then. She has created such an amazing life. And we were talking about this probably about 6 months ago. And she said to me, there's people that also got laid off that were in the same boat, and they're in court fighting. And she said, I'm so happy that I've spent the past 5 years exploring something new in my life. So when one door closes, if we look at it, which it is, an opportunity for another door to open, that can be a life-changing, amazing, amazing experience.
But how do you do that on a daily basis? Because I know the last year, and we didn't get laid off, we left on our own, but...
Bye, Felicia.
but I will tell you, I thought it was going to be a lot easier than it was. And, I had some pretty crippling anxiety in the 3 months after we left CBS 12.
3 months?
Yeah. Well, and it's been a lot harder year than I thought it was going to be. So how do you get yourself out of that headspace?
Yeah, well, it's definitely a shift. And remember, we're always 100% of the time living in the feeling of thought in the moment. So if we're continuing to ruminate over thought that doesn't serve us, we're going to feel really bad. Now, here's the good news. We don't have to have a technique and try to think about something else. We can allow ourselves to feel the loss, because it is a loss. After 20 years in a certain business, you're going to feel the loss. That's okay. That's normal. The one thing to recognize is that's what it is. It is thought. And if we can look outside of that, so it's really just taking an opportunity to step outside the box, look a little bit further, see what else is there. So it's sort of try to lessen the ruminating thoughts as best you can, and look for what possibilities are there, because other doors are opening. That's just life. That's the fun of life, of seeing what's next, what's possible for us. Other doors are opening. It's just a matter of us sort of expanding our awareness, because that's always here for us. And that's what's so beautiful and magical about life, is that, there's so many incredible opportunities if we look. So remember, if we see them, we've just got to open that door.
You're going to go through the experience, and you 100%. Can choose, am I going to just be stuck and feeling negative and just dwelling on the lawsuit in the past, or are you going to try and move forward?
Am I going to move forward and have an amazing opportunity in my life? Again, it's normal to feel that sadness. It's normal to feel that loss, and that's okay. We just don't want to live there. We don't want to set up camp and live there for the rest of our life.
Yeah. And where else could I go have champagne on a Monday than if I had left my job and we actually... No, I had champagne on Monday. Actually, yes, that we had champagne on Monday. Yeah, so Basis Aesthetics, you were invited, you did not come.
No. Yeah. Basis Aesthetics having a party with our friends.
In fact, I think we have some pictures that we went to their event on Monday, and this is the crew from Basis Aesthetics, Phil and Wendy and their daughter Lauren.
And Wayne stuck his head in there.
Oh yeah, Wayne the bartender. You guys know Wayne, right? So we had a great time going to their event. They are literally right down the street. They have so much going on there. I could not believe all the things that they offer. They have a full gym where they're doing free workouts on Saturday morning. So they have so much going on over there. Cool. It really is a cool space.
We had champagne and didn't worry about it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not drinking all this week, and then Monday. But they have Veuve Clicquot, so it's like, of course. Yeah, of course I have to drink on a Monday.
Well, then Suzanne was like, should we have another? I'm like, of course we should.
All right, Andi, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. The other thing that I did this week was I had lunch. Thank you, Andi. The other thing I did this week is I had lunch with a friend of mine who I have. You can go this way, Andi. Oh, look at you.
The VIP treatment.
Yeah. I had lunch with a friend of mine, Chelsea Krost, who I have known. Chelsea was on the air with us on CBS 12 for, remember that when
She
you were
was
a
like
teenager?
12?
Yes.
How old were you?
16.
16.
That was the first time.
Yeah. She now runs her own business. She's like a branding expert, a millennial expert. She's like has this huge following on social media. You've done a couple of shows yourself. I mean, you've done it all.
Yeah, well, it all started with a radio talk show 13 years ago in West Palm Beach, Florida, and it's been a crazy journey ever since.
And what I love about your journey is that you started with the radio show, but you really started with building your brand. And that's what we wanted to talk to you about, because I don't think a lot of small business owners really understand the importance of that.
Absolutely. Okay, it is 2019, and we are just a few months away from 2020. So nobody can go without branding anymore or social media. Every business today, every entrepreneur today really needs to think like a production company.
Yeah,
we always
a media
need to be
company.
A media company.
Yeah.
We need to be creating, curating, inspiring, and if you're not, the competition is.
Yeah.
So it's more essential than ever for all of us, whether you're an employee, small business owner, all of us can benefit from building a personal brand.
So let's talk about that, because you actually have some really solid advice, and it's something you talk about. So she does, you do LinkedIn training courses.
Yes.
And so this is one of the training courses that she offers is about branding. So let's talk about, take us through some of the simple steps for that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that LinkedIn has LinkedIn Learning Library, which is kind of like LinkedIn's YouTube with all these credible experts teaching in their various niche. So when it comes to branding, personal branding, where do you even begin? It's very overwhelming. There's a lot to do in social media. Where do you begin? So let's think simple first. So, okay, why invest in personal branding? Perfect example is Andi's angle. If you are an employee or an entrepreneur and all of a sudden you get fired, or you know what, you're looking to evolve or pivot, career change, building your personal brand, having that digital footprint with your area of expertise solidified allows you to really evolve and open up new doors, more networking opportunities. It really allows you to kind of catapult the next opportunity.
Crafting your brand story. What exactly does that mean? In
Every-
English.
Aren't we all compelled by storytelling?
Yes.
Right? When you hear a great story, you remember that story. When you hear a date, a statistic, a fact, you forget it in 10 minutes. So everyone has a personal story and think of the 3 C's: character, conflict, conclusion. So when you're thinking about building your personal brand, your narrative, you're the character. Conflict meaning, what was this aha moment that happened in your life or your career that really put you on the path that you're helping people now do?
And by crafting your story, you mean talking about that on your social channels. Yeah. So, yeah.
Whether it's Facebook Live, whether it's in a blog, whether it's in an article, whether it's in a post, we can be curating and sharing our story to connect with people
So
online.
that's growing your personal brand, doing all those
Yes.
different things. How do you monetize it? Because that's the key, right?
Well, that's what everybody wants to do.
I want some new
right?
shoes.
Right? And you know that
Roby wants to know how to do that.
Doesn't everybody?
I'm listening now.
Yeah, right. Tell me. Dollar signs in my eyeballs. So a lot of people are very confused. What does it mean to be an influencer? How do you monetize your personal brand? How do you monetize your social media? You know what? An influencer is someone that has really solidified their niche. What is their area of expertise? Is it fashion? Is it fitness? Is it travel? Is it media? Is it life coaching, right? What is your niche? They've solidified their expertise. They've grown an audience online, and they're really creating quality engagement and traffic. So when you can create engagement and traffic, that's where other brands start to take interest in wanting, and will start to reach out to
So
you.
this is not an overnight thing. This is a lot of hard work.
This is totally not a quick fix. This is not an overnight thing. This is not a YouTube sensation. Building your personal brand takes passion, persistence, and consistency. I have so many...
And you should do it yourself. Like, you shouldn't hire someone else to be doing your personal stuff.
You know what? If you're really serious about it and you just don't know how to get started, a lot of people just need structure. Help me put a structure together and I can start doing it on a month-to-month basis. There are great coaches and consultants out there that can help you put your branding and marketing structure in place. I do that all the time with my clients, and then I I put together a monthly structure for them to keep going, because this is not post something once a week and all of a sudden, brands are reaching out to you the next week. This is a daily, consistent
with a lot of thought. Now, you also have some LinkedIn courses. You were discussing this a little bit earlier. This is crucial on how to get in the nitty-gritty.
Absolutely. So the LinkedIn Learning Library available for everyone. If you have LinkedIn
free.
Premium, it's free.
Yeah.
If you have LinkedIn Premium.
Right.
But if you don't have LinkedIn Premium and you don't want to purchase for LinkedIn Premium, all these are a la carte available for only $30. I promise you, if you are really passionate about understanding branding, really building your digital footprint, that personal branding course is absolutely going to put you on the right track.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chelsea.
Yeah,
I know.
by.
You're all grown up. I know. None of us do. None of us do. That's why we started the show. All right. So coming up on Rise and Live with Roby and Suze, the pure pour. We've been calling it the perfect pour. The pure pour. We've also got Farmhouse AF, and she did a little trick on her husband, Farmer Jay.
Oh.
Yeah, and we're going to see what happens when he comes home and notices the trick that she played on him. It's not a trick. It was like she redid the whole front porch, right? Yeah, so we're going to talk about that and talk with Farmhouse AF coming up. And then, of course, our bartenders.
Yeah, there they are. There's Pure Pour, and why Suzanne is a little bit worried. We're going to be explaining
I'm worried about
invention.
this. Yeah, I'm worried about their invention. I feel like it's not good for me.
And also, DJ Jason Jiggs is in the house. He's going, oh my gosh, I think I already forgot. He's going to be in Delray tonight and Boca Beer Garden tonight, and then he's going to be
Ramen Lab? Oh, Rocco's in Boca.
Rocco's in Boca. Totally screwed that up.
Just go hang out somewhere in Delray and Boca and you'll see Jason Jiggs. All right.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Our mission of hope, helping other people every day, is more than just a set of words. It's greater than a mission. It's really our roadmap. It's the soul of our company. It's our conscience. It reminds us why we get up and do the things that we do every day.
We hit the ground running every single day, and the first thing that's on our minds when we get up in the morning is how can we help that agent in the field? How can we make their lives or their jobs easier? Just as our agents are waking up every single day thinking about how they can improve the lives of their customers. How many people can they help each and every day?
Our opportunity is really one in which we get a chance to transform lives. We get a chance to transform the lives of the customers we serve. We get an opportunity to transform the lives of agents and leaders that come to this opportunity. Helping other people every day, that's our roadmap, it's our conscience, it's our soul. It's what helps us stay focused every single day on making sure that we're doing the right things for the right reasons.
All right, welcome back to Rise and Live with Roby and Suze.
We promised a couple weeks ago when we had our special show for Bahama Relief that we would keep this fresh of mind. And one of the largest relief drives is going to be going on tomorrow at Lake Lytle
awesome.
Park on Gun Club Road near West Palm Beach. It's sponsored by Lytle Writers, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath. And what is so amazing here is if you donate, you get free barbecue. And the barbecue is being done by the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office grill team.
Oh.
So that's going to be going on.
Do we get a free get out of jail card too?
No, but you get a free chicken wing.
I need that, the free get out of jail card. All right, also here at the Heart of Delray Gallery, which is our home, they're going to be hosting a complimentary wine and spirit tasting in a couple of weeks, Friday, October 4th from 6 to 9. Anyone can come, free admission, free parking, you get free wine. I mean, what more could you ask for? Right, Dan? Dan's not even paying
And it's
attention.
on a Friday, so you can come to our show.
Yeah, you can come to our show and stay.
Drink in the morning.
And then drink that night.
And then drink that night for free.
Perfect.
I think I just blocked out that Friday.
And we want to get a huge thank you to Emiliano Brooks from Studio B2 here in Delray Beach.
You look so much better that way.
for making these signs for us. He literally, Steph had the idea this week, and he had them made, and he brought them to my house last night, so thank you, Emiliano. And I do want to give one other shout out to our friend Scott Eddy, who just happens to be in town. Scott, thank you. Thanks for coming by. So Scott is a luxury travel, I say influencer. I know you hate that word. You hate that word.
Human. Luxury human. I'm like
so
the opposite of...
Scott has no house. He has no car. He literally travels for a living. He travels the world for a living. And he has a show coming up on Lifetime Television called
Video Globetrotter.
And what's happening with that?
So we're going to be going, every episode's going to be in a different country. And we're going to dive deep into the culture, into the food, into the locals, like very much like people on people type of stuff.
A lot of people have described you as being the next Anthony Bourdain with what you're going to be doing in the show, which I'm so excited about.
Yeah, I'm excited as well, but I'm the next Scott Eddy.
You are the Scott Eddy.
Right. You're the Scott Eddy.
Scott Eddy is a big deal. I don't think you realize how much of a big deal he is. So we really appreciate him coming by and supporting us this morning. Thanks, Scott.
First show.
I know.
Yeah. How many episodes in?
14.
So I made it to the 14th. That's good.
Yeah, thanks for coming to the first one. You were traveling, I know.
I watched it.
Oh, you did?
Oh, you did. He watches all of our shows, so I'm very,
Yeah,
I was on a cruise ship. I was struggling with Wi-Fi on a cruise ship watching your show.
Okay, don't say cruise ship and struggling in the same sentence. Especially when you're a luxury traveler.
Hold on. I broke the tie. You won because of me.
Oh, that's true.
Good point.
You're right.
Be nice to Scott Eddy. All right. We also, Scott, you may not know this, but we have a segment on our show called Farmhouse AF with Farmer Jay, and Dania, Farmhouse AF, pulled a little surprise on her husband.
Yeah, and this is going to help us get ready for fall here in South Florida.
We're already talking about like fall and Christmas and all this stuff, so yeah. I need her to come to my house. Check this out.
Hey, I'm Farmer Jay.
And I'm Dania, Farmhouse AF. Welcome to our home.
Woo!
So here's my current front of my house, my little front porch. And you know, the leaves get really bad up here. And this guy, which was where our iguana once lived, but he escaped. That thing was over there. I just moved it. Oh, nobody's ever spent so much as $1 on this area. It's just all stuff we already had. And I want to do a little refresh. So first things first, we're saying goodbye to the terrarium. It's a good looking terrarium, but we don't even have an iguana anymore. In true Farmer Jay and Farmhouse AF fashion, I found on the side of the road and painted. Then I went ahead and took my little blue rug that you saw in the before video and I flipped it because it was really faded before. Oh boy. I just heard the garage door go up, so I'm probably gonna get yelled at for moving the terrarium now. And then I went ahead and took this little table that Farmer Jay built out of old logs. You can see the shape and the integrity of the actual log is still in place. And he cut them the long way and put them with 2x2s, making me a little table. And then this is where the terrarium once lived, and now we have beautiful money trees growing there, and they are thriving. Let's hope the bank account follows. This was a little couch, a rattan couch that was being tossed. Farmhouse AF and Farmer Jay true fashion. We restored it. I painted it black. So there it is. As you can see, I am ready for fall now. If only a breeze would blow, maybe.
What the heck?
Uh-oh. I told you I heard the garage door open. Hi, what do you think?
Well, it looks nice, except for, where's my terrarium?
It's right here.
Well, I see that.
It's ready for you to move to the junk side of the house.
Just because there's nothing in it right now doesn't mean that there's not going to be anything in it.
Yeah, that terrarium. I don't know. I'm glad. I think that was a good choice.
Well, why? Why did you get rid of it?
It was a cage in their front yard.
It's a cage, and we had an iguana. Much to I was against it.
Did you catch the iguana, or did you actually buy it?
We have a lot of clients that with their herb gardens and their vegetable gardens that Jay installs, that these iguanas have become a real problem because there's an infestation and they're eating the gardens. So he decided, I'm going to catch one and I'm going to see what it doesn't like.
Oh, it was an experiment.
But it didn't like it.
It didn't like the cage.
The cage. So it took off, and once it took off, I sold his terrarium on OfferUp to fund my
I don't know
refresh.
if terrarium is like a really fancy name for
It
what
is.
that thing was.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw
It was a hideous cage, taking up way too much.
How much did you sell it for?
$100.
Stop! Stop! Someone paid $100 for that? Oh.
Was it for their children? I would pay $200 for that.
It would have been a toddler. I tried to stick my 11-year-old in it. It didn't work out.
All right. Well, thank you, Dania. Farmhouse AF, which stands for Accents and Furnishings.
Or not.
Thank you. All right. Now it's time for our bartender of the week. And this week we have not one, but two bartenders. Now, are you both at City Oyster? Or are you at City Oyster
We
too?
used to both be at City Oyster. He's now at Louis Bossi in Boca.
Oh, Louis
nice.
Bossi.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're still at City
Still
Oyster,
there.
right?
Yep.
It's my favorite hangout.
long.
It's my favorite place. All right. So Dan and Paul.
Yep.
And Dan and Paul are here not only to make us a drink, but also talk about an invention that they
This is
created
so
for the
cool.
bar industry.
The pure pour. And I guess the best description is there's no waste with your liquor, and you get to measure out exactly how much you should have.
Actually, it's a free pour used with a jigger, so you do measure it out to be exactly what you want. The cool thing about it is...
Oh, so it doesn't automatically do it?
No,
Okay,
no,
I like
but you got to
that.
pour
I
it.
like
Okay, because that's what we were worried about,
Yeah, I
because
was
Suzanne has a
afraid
heavy
that
hand.
I wasn't going to get a real drink, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, this definitely does a real drink.
So what makes this different from all the other ones that
Well,
we
the other ones you've seen, it's the long metal ones, and
Yeah.
after a while
Yeah,
they rust
and
and
they
they
go
fall apart.
inside, right.
Exactly, and they leak. This one actually goes in and locks around the bottle. They're incredible. They're incredibly strong.
Oh my God.
Good hand. But
everybody awake?
I mean,
anyway, these will never leak. That's the whole point of them. So when
Yeah.
we pour a drink,
Well, at least that was just Beefeater you were about to
God.
but that was your
will
gin,
never-
Ruby.
I know,
It
but
was
it
somebody's
wasn't
gin.
Sapphire.
But the whole thing is they're dishwasher safe. They'll last 4 times as long, and they save money because they don't leak.
I love it. Okay, so where can you get these? On Amazon?
They're
or?
on Amazon, Walmart online. We're also with distributors like Edward Don, Cisco Online.
Yeah.
And we're just about to
So
go
is
national.
City Oyster using these?
City Oyster is using them.
Of course they are.
And it's all manufactured here in Florida.
It's actually made in Cocoa Beach, Florida, and
Oh.
we're very fortunate because we're an American-owned company and we're veteran-owned.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's amazing.
So,
All right, so what are you making for us today?
We are actually
I guess a gin drink.
no, it's actually a gin, vodka, and Lillet gin. It's the
Oh.
Vesper Martini.
What's the last one?
It's Lillet. It's
Lillet?
Yes, it's like
Or
an
Lillet.
I hope to get Lillet this weekend.
Oh God!
And you probably
Those
will after
images
that.
like pop into your head, right? It's really bad. I will tell you before, Roby was talking to the Purple People painters, and the one woman does body paint, and he said, "I have a Friday night for you." Okay, go ahead. Sorry, we digress.
Continue.
We digress. So it was actually done in the 2006 Daniel Craig version of Casino Royale.
Okay.
And it's very famous. It's we do ours a little different. We do
I
2
love
parts
that
of
you
gin.
you don't measure it
Oh,
out.
God, no.
Everyone else is measured out.
Real
Dan's just like
bartenders know
pour
what
that.
to do.
He
you
knows,
just
he
pour
knows.
till you're tired.
Yeah.
And then you just
So you feel the burn in the arm.
Yes,
Does
the
City
second-
Oyster like when you pour like that?
Oh yeah. No, they don't. Yes, they do. Give it a nice little shake so it's icy cold. Paul's actually in charge of the twist
You're making
today.
Dan really nervous. This is his priciest art. So we put the bar back
Oh, no.
here, and he's like, "Oh
We
gosh."
did it low. We did it low. All right. So we're going to take it easy on you today. We won't kill you.
Now, how strong are these?
It's all liquor.
Very.
What do you mean
I
it's
know.
strong?
Well, I'm worried.
This is a nighttime drink.
It is a nighttime
I wouldn't
drink,
have this with
yes.
mimosas.
This
so.
isn't a 9 a.m.
All right.
drink.
This is
Well,
a 9
it
a.m.
is
drink.
this morning,
Okay.
right?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, here, we'll join you.
To a new liver.
Cheers.
Cheers. Why is yours so small?
Well, because we're working.
Oh yeah.
We've had 8 already.
That is
you've had
good.
8 little ones.
Wow. All right, Dan,
Thank
Paul,
you.
Pure Pour, Vesper Martini.
Woo.
What more could you ask for?
I don't know. I
on a
feel like
Friday
this
morning?
is a good morning drink.
I feel like it is a good morning drink. I feel like
I don't know what you're talking about.
Might not get anything else done today.
Yeah,
right. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us for Rise and Live with Roby and Suze. Thank you to the Purple People Painters for playing with us and doing our live Can We Do It segment. Thank you to our live audience for being here this morning and voting for us. Thank you to our entire crew, Gene, Bruce, Stephanie, Lori, Brendan, Jason Jiggs. Thank you, Roby.
You're welcome.
I love you,
and
Roby.
I won. I won today.
That's
For the
right.
Family
He pulled
Dinner.
out a win. And please, please, please go to our website, rise.live, and sign up for our newsletter. We send it out every week before the show. There's some good information in there. And we would love for you to join us on our weekly newsletter.
Yeah, have a cocktail with us at 9 a.m.
Yeah, and go follow us on all of our channels, social media channels, our website. We're on all the places. Go check us out. Go share our live stream for us. We would greatly appreciate it. All right,
have a great Friday,
and
everyone.
a great weekend.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
That'll get you going.